Well, today's lesson in irony is brought to you by somebody who picked the wrong video to stitch. Speaking of ignorance that pushes stigmas, let's have a look and a little discussion, shall we? Oh, and since you have zero sourcing on any of your claims, let's break out the board.
There's no such thing as attention deficit hyperactivity disorder.
Yes, there is. It's scientifically proven. There are thousands of peer-reviewed journals that have proven it time and time and time again. One down.
This is a lie created by pharmaceutical companies and the government to push drugs on our children.
We're going to crack open a history book and see that the first mention of the disorder was in the 1700s. So unless Big Pharma had access to a time machine in order to crawl back to 1798 to invent it, that's two down.
And your children are becoming addicted to these drugs.
Fun fact, not all kids that are diagnosed are prescribed medication, and of those that are, up to 80% are helped by it. That's three down. Let's keep it rolling. I'm feeling lucky tonight.
They are amphetamines.
Misleading claim. The stimulant medications are the amphetamines, but a stimulant for an ADHD person creates a paradoxical effect. It doesn't get us high, it calms our brains down. So that's four.
And we wonder why so many people are becoming more and more addicted.
The people becoming addicted are the ones who don't have ADHD and are abusing the medication. And how the fuck is it an addiction when 90% of us can't remember to take the fucking things to begin with? That's five. Let's keep going.
It's because we tell little children they have a disease or they are dysfunctional and they grow up with no self-worth.
Well, you can chalk that up to shitty parenting from those who don't actually do the work to educate their kids. Couple that with a brain that floods with negative self-thoughts from being stigmatized with the disorder. Yes, a goddamn disorder. Their entire lives because of shit like what you're spewing. 20,000 more negative comments by the time they're 10 years old because of fucking people like you. You're a part of the problem.
They are simply hyper-focused, multitasking machines.
I swear to Christ if you say superpower.
And they need to be harnessed for what they are. The next step in human evolution.
Oh, sweet. My inability to feed myself until my stomach wants to crawl out of my fucking body and slap me. Wow, that's evolution. You hear that, everybody? When I walk into another room and forget what the fuck I was doing, that's the next step in evolution. I'll tell you what, sport, when you show me your PhD in genetics, you can have that one back. Not looking so good there, sport. I'll tell you what, why don't you say some final words?
It's okay to be open-minded, but it's not okay to be so open-minded that your brain fell out of the back of your fucking head and you're dragging it around behind you.
Well, I couldn't have said it better myself. You want to have this conversation again, you bring some fucking receipts. Prove your claims instead of just letting regurgitated bullshit fall out of your word hole. Until then, I'll be here. Dad's out.